Up them poles on them, birdie.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah. You know the vibes. We're back. It's me and Isaac. Let us know if the audio good. We're gonna rock out. Isaac, make sure you share it. Everyone else, make sure you share it. We know the vibes. Do a quick recap of the season. Obviously, the combine's on the way, so we're gonna get it rocking about the combine. The Evo trade. We got our winners and losers from the combine, and then we're gonna get straight into a mock draft, and that's gonna be as interactive as y'all make it. We're gonna go back and forth. 4 picks. We'll do a coin flip for who has the first pick, and then Isaac wins. He'll select first, and then I'll select second.
Okay.
That's how we'll rock out.
I'm excited to be back, guys. Let's go. It's that time of year again, man. My favorite time of year.
The audio ass say something.
Yeah, guys, it's been a minute. Just let us know. And what are we starting off with? Are we starting off with this combine?
I mean, we could start off with the season recap. What was your biggest surprise from the season?
From this past season that just passed? The Commanders.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, that goes right into the next segment because I was going to say I think you got right, and I know that's exactly what you're going to say. You said that.
Yeah, I did say that in the, if guys want to ever go back and look at our old podcasts heading into last year's season, I did say that I took it a little too far saying the Commanders were going to win the NFC East. They didn't do that, but I did say they were going to go to the playoffs and they were going to be one of the most improved teams, and I was right. How about you, Shane? So who was your big surprise besides the Commanders, obviously, because we all know that's a surprise. If there's one you could,
I'm gonna go in-house, honestly, because no part of me believed the Cowboys were gonna lose more than 9. Like, we weren't gonna win 9 games.
Yeah, that was a big surprise too.
That shit was crazy. I didn't think I wasn't saying we were gonna win a division, but I was thinking at least 10, 11. That's crazy. Especially I guess I got spoiled winning 12 games in a row for 3 seasons. But yeah, man.
No, that's how. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't think anybody thought that Dallas, after what you guys had like 12-4 years or some shit like that in a row or something like that. Like, I don't think anybody expected that shit. Like, bro, that was definitely a surprise to me.
And then the take I got right. I mean, there's always a lot. I'm always right. You know how that shit go. But a take I got right. Let's see. Let's think of a good one. I would say the Chargers. I said the Chargers were going to compete and be a playoff team. The hardballs, all they know how to do is win. I don't know if those guys know how to lose. They ran the ball well. Lab McConkey went crazy. That's another one. I said Lab McConkey was going to be a stud.
Yeah, he's a dog. Love that dude.
Our earlier videos, we were talking about like fantasy breakouts and who could be a sleeper in fantasy, and I called that one. But yeah, that's all I got. And then obviously the fucking Birds won the Super Bowl. But we're not going to sit here and talk about that forever because you guys don't let us forget.
Good job. You guys dethroned Patty for this year. You guys dethrone Patty.
Flowers.
So you guys get the flowers for sure. But we're here to talk about what's happening this year.
Sir.
So should we start? Well, we'll go in order from
First, before
before the combine.
we even get there was big news. Debo got traded for a 5th-round draft pick.
Oh man, yeah. Let's get to this news. Debo for the 5th round. In my opinion, man. Talking to some Niners fans, some are happy, some are like fucking just pissed. I think the Niners are going to end up punching themselves in the face after a year once Debo goes there and shows them like, hey, look, I'm still that guy. And then for a 5th at that is like, I don't know. That's going to make him go off even more. Like, oh, you guys traded me for a 5th? All right, watch this. So
if I'm Washington, the way I looked at it, I was like a 5th-round pick for what is Debo? Debo's like what, 28? If that, yeah. Debo's 28. On what 2 years? Just get paid. Now I got a 28-year-old where I can restructure his contract in a new place. I can space that money out over time, right? Make him develop with Jaden Daniels as Jaden Daniels develops. And everybody's sitting here talking about Debo Samuel's not this polished receiver that runs good routes, that creates crazy separation. He doesn't have to. Terry McLaurin's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gives him another dynamic threat in that offense. And if you think Cliff Kingsbury isn't going to know how to use Debo, you're tripping.
And then you guys seem to forget that they had already an Eckler, a guy who can do a lot of shit too. So it's like you add him, plus letting you guys know a little bit about the money situation. The Redskins or the Commanders have the 2nd most money to spend. And they didn't have to spend no money to get Debo. Obviously, they're going to take on his contract and stuff like that, but they still have all that money for free agency. Ain't no saying they're done with receiver because they literally only had one in Terry. They had some guys step up along the way, but let's be real. Like, if they want to really, really contend, they can still go get a Cooper Kupp. That's who I thought they should have targeted. I'm still like Debo. That's still a good spot for him to land, but like I said, they had the 2nd most money. They're not done making moves. So I think that was a good one.
No, that was a snag. And the recent thing I saw about Cooper was there's a bunch of teams interested, but the Rams are like thinking about bringing him back. I know Stafford wants him back, so we'll see how that plays out. That might be a draft night trade, something to watch as well. But then let's roll right into the combine. Combine just finished. I didn't really get to watch the O-lineman day. I mean, that shit's boring anyway. I just look at the numbers and shit afterwards. But I watched all the other ones. Give me 3 of your winners from the combine.
3 of my winners. One, I would go with what's his first name? Maxwell Hairston,
Stud.
Cornerback out of Kentucky. He's obviously overlooked because he only played 4 games his senior year. His junior year, he went absolutely apeshit. His senior year, I want to say like teams aren't really high on him because he only played 4 games, but he stole the show when it came to DBs at the combine by running the fastest. Just the drills. The dude looks so fluid. He just looks like a natural. Like I think he's gonna have a great career.
Biggest thing is his speed translates. Like if you watch the film, he's fluid. He's fluid in coverage, and when he sticks his foot in the ground and like breaks on the ball, like you could really see the speed. So
yeah, when he breaks on the ball, that's the craziest thing I like about him for sure. And then I would have to go with Pierce Jr.
What up, Jay? What up, Lamboy?
Yeah, I'd have to go with tight end. I mean, Tennessee's defensive end, Pierce Jr. definitely stole the show. He's definitely rising up boards for sure. I think that was a good one. And my third one would have to be this dude, he's rising in every opportunity he's had so far. He's just been taking it and rising. He rose at the Senior Bowl, so you know where I'm going with this. Jackson Dart.
I like that.
He took the combine again to his advantage and rose to the occasion. So yeah, I really like what Jackson Dart's doing. And from what I'm hearing, there's about almost half of the NFL is starting to say that they like Jackson Dart as a number 2 option over Shador. And Shador, you know what I'm saying, he's not making a great case for himself. So
yeah, they're comparing Jackson Dart to Bo Nix. That kind
Yes.
I got a few for you. My three top ones. Matthew Golden or Marcus Golden. What's his name?
Yeah, Matthew Golden, man.
Yeah, Texas wide receiver.
4-3 flat.
Yeah, you saw fucking what's his name, Isaiah Bond out there saying he was gonna break Xavier Worthy's record just to get outran by his teammate. The other one, Nick Emmanuel, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, man. South Carolina's safety.
Dude, he went absolutely bonkers. That kid is a freak.
Dude jumped out the gym.
I think he might be a sneaky first round pick. I think he does slide into the first round. I mean, you only got one other safety in there that people are really talking about, and that's Malachi Starks. I think he made a case for himself. And the other one, I'm gonna go with my fellow Tar Heel baby, Omarion Hampton. Boy is a dog. I think he solidified himself. He tested great. He ran the drills great. Caught the ball well out of the backfield. Did well in the interviews. I think he's another one that could be a sneaky one that could be slip into the first round. A lot of people actually have him over Ashton Genty, what I've been seeing.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I've seen mock drafts of the Cowboys taking him over Genty, so I don't really know where that falls, but Omarion Hampton's a 3-down back. He's going to be a starter for
and there's some teams that might value him over Genty just because of the type of back they're looking for. And if a team, he falls to a team in the first round where they feel like they desperately need that back who can do it all. I'm not saying Ashton Genty can't do it all, but he's a little more athletic. He can line up at a slot or come out the backfield and catch the ball at an effective rate and all that. So I do agree with you. Like, depending on the team, like he might go before Ashton.
Just real quick, because there's mad viewers coming in. I want to touch on the comments. Jay said, I'm back.
Brody's back.
Yeah, you know the vibes. I want to say, if anybody wants to join, just hit my DM. I'll see it. I'll try to send you an invite. See if it works while we're live. You can hop in, chop it up with us. And then what we're going to get to, we're going to do a live mock draft. We're going to get to it. We're just talking right now. Isaac named his 3 winners. I named a few winners. Somebody we didn't talk about, Jade Barron, Texas DB. That kid is absolutely bonkers. And then the other one I was going to say is the bald dude. What's his name?
Jackson.
Landon Jackson. Yeah, the dude without
Landon Jackson, man, that guy.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Yeah, he's another one just like Jackson Dart. He's been taking every opportunity he's been given to fly up charts. He went crazy in the Senior Bowl with 2.5 sacks as well. So yeah, bro, like that's just something you got to look at. Like a lot of these guys are overlooked. I remember a couple months, like he had that video out where everybody was just laughing at him doing the bag drills coming out of high school. And then come the combine the other day, they compared both videos and the dude just looked so much more polished. Like you could tell he really learned a lot in college. Like, and that's going to open up a lot of eyes for GMs and coaches in this league.
Development's the biggest part of football. You're not doing anything, building a team, coaching at any level if you're not focusing on development. Development of your players is the most key thing.
And I'll tell you what, man, his D-line coach might get some recognition for that.
People fail to realize that at every single level, and it's hilarious. But I would say Shamar Stewart too. Shamar Stewart, the Texas A&M DN, he looked great. And then we can roll into losers. I'll kick this one off. I already mentioned his name, Isaiah Bond. You can't go in there saying you're going to break a record and then run a 4.4, brother. Don't work like that.
Not even close. And then, like you said, to get beat by your own teammate. Like,
yeah, it's a bad look, gang.
Yeah, it is. I agree with that loss. That's a loser in my books.
Another one then too. I'm going to stay in the receiver position. Des Johnson, bro. You can't be 5'9", 150 pounds and run a 4.5 and make it in the NFL. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, a 4.5 is fast to the average person, but like at that size, if you don't have the speed to go with it, like, what really are you doing?
I feel like he's probably not as fast as we think. He's not fast. He's just quick.
Yeah,
he has those little feet, and he's just like, you know what I'm saying? So
what up, Alex?
That could, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the thing with him, but like, you know what I'm saying? You can't go show the fuck out in the Senior Bowl like you did and then come here and not perform as well. on the combine. So,
And then the last one, and this is just, I was reading that people that just scouts didn't kind of like his arrogance, and that some of the interviews, others loved it. You know what I mean? He didn't throw, he didn't test. He's just been on the camera, and I'm gonna go Shador. I don't necessarily think he lost. I don't think he necessarily won. I just don't think he really did anything to help himself. And I think he could slide.
well, they said that one team that did say that is a top 7 team. So, depending on where he falls, that can hurt him because he's supposed to be a top 10 guy, top 5 possibly. So it's like, yeah, he was definitely one of my losers. I don't know.
They said AB wasn't a speedy dude, and they're about the same size. I agree, but there's a difference. Tez Johnson is built like me, bro. AB was built. AB's actually solid. You know what I mean?
Tez Johnson is I heard them say it on the combine. He is the smallest player to come in ever at the combine. So
he's smaller than Cavante.
He's 153.
Yeah. AB was like, I don't know the measurables, but I would bet my bank that he was close to 185 at least. You know what I mean?
Hey, I just got a tweet, which is funny. I mean, we'll see how true it is. But Green Bay's considering releasing Jair Alexander.
Yeah, I've been seeing that before the season even ended.
Yeah.
You can give your losers real quick.
Shador's definitely one of them. We're not going to get too much into that. We basically explained that. Let me think of who was a loser. I wouldn't say no, none of the running backs. This is tough. I mean, I don't know who really. Oh. Let's go to quarterbacks, man. They're probably all gonna be 3 of them. Like,
yeah, they look terrible.
The quarterbacks really looked bad. What's his name? He just Will Howard just won a championship, balled out in the playoffs. He couldn't even complete a freaking pass to a receiver. And they're running, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody covering them. They're just running routes, and he looked really bad. So yeah, I'd go with Will Howard. And the last one, man, I forget the one lineman's name. I can't think about it. But yeah, let's just stick with those 2. I can't even think of the other lineman's name. Yeah, Alex Will Howard had a horrible day, bro. That was just atrocious watching that. But I do think that Dylan Gabriel is like sneakily sliding up the charts, like sneaky, like he's a sneaky pick sliding up.
I see 2 with Cable when I look at Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, he was throwing the ball. He's really accurate. He got zip on his ball. Obviously, him being that size is going to be they're going to scrutinize him because of it. But, you know, we do have Kyler Murray's in this league. You know, we do have those type of quarterbacks who've shown that they can ball out like that. So, I don't know. That's one to watch for.
Yeah, Will Howard, though. Will Howard definitely hurt himself. If there was anybody that helped himself just by throwing, it's not that he looked crazy great, but he threw. He looked all right. It would be Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, he did better than expected. Like what Will Howard did is what guys probably expected out of Jalen Milroe, because everybody doubted his arm strength and arm talent and all that, but he actually showed that he can throw the ball.
No, that's no cap. I think we touched on every loser. I'm ready to get into this draft. I don't know about you.
Yeah, let's get into this draft. You guys help us out while we go through this draft. What's up, Sam? How's it going?
What up, everybody?
You guys got your hills. This is 4th and 20 for a reason.
Look, just a dime, heads and tails. Isaac, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Call it in the air. 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker, you slack. We gotta redo it. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Heads.
That's your tails.
Okay.
So I got the first pick.
All right. And I got second. We'll alternate from there.
I didn't even want the first pick. I wanted the Cowboys pick. I don't think I'm gonna get the Cowboys pick now. That's a shot.
I'll let you get your team's pick. You let me get my team's pick. That's it.
That's valid. Let me just do this. With this right quick.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some.
Oh, shit.
Alex's hand grew half an inch. Wonder what he was doing with that hand.
All right, so here we go. You guys can see the screen. Somebody let me know in the comments if y'all can see the screen.
Yes, Shane, it's on. I have it live right here on my phone as well.
Need it. Figures so I don't overlap. Let me just pull this over real quick. One thing I want to establish, did you want to do trades or are we staying off the trades?
Let's stay off the trades for now. That's just, I'm saying that's going to be more time consuming. And I feel like as of right now, there is some trades in discussion like we've seen in the news, but nothing too imminent that we feel like, all right, there's going to definitely be a trade happening.
All right, well, without further ado, let's get it. Ready? We all in the comments ready? If you got your L's, spark your L's. He said, Jalen. I just realized what you said. All right, I'm starting it. Let's get it. The draft is open. The Tennessee Titans are on the clock.
Ooh, where are you going? They got options. I hear a lot of options with them.
Okay, so
I think they got the two top. I mean, I think Travis Hunter and Abdul Carter's their two picks they're coming down to.
This is a very, very good problem to have. Now, I think for the sole fact because Abdul Carter has the foot fracture or whatever it is, foot injury, that this pick's going to be Travis Hunter. If you saw his interview during the combine, they kept just hinting at the first pick. Like, somebody knows something. Yeah, I think Travis Hunter's by far.
And I see it like they can probably go ahead and get one of the top free agent quarterbacks like a Sam Darnold because that's going to attract guys. If you get to play with a Travis Hunter type of player, that's going to attract the quarterback.
Not only that, you got year 3 of Will Levis. You hope that this guy can develop. You know what I mean? You did draft him. Put somebody in the room with him that's not Mason Rudolph. You know what I mean? Get a vet around him.
Yeah, that's just the thing I'm saying. Like they're gonna bring somebody else in regardless to back him up or take that spot. But they're not just gonna go with Will Levis and fucking Mason Rudolph.
Y'all watching in the comments, let us know what you're thinking with this pick. Because I'm leaning to this Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter is the best player in the draft.
Yeah, talk to me, guys. What are you guys thinking? Like, they obviously had the number 1 pick, so they have a lot of fucking holes to fill. They traded a lot of guys last year, so they're basically in that rebuilding mode. So what do you guys think? I think it does make more sense. You go Travis Hunter, like you go get that type of player, a once in a generation type of player. And that's perfect to start your rebuild.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's your pick.
Alex said, I don't think stretch fracture drops Abdul Carter. Yeah, I don't think he drops him far. I just don't think he's the first pick. I think if you're picking first, you're drafting somebody that's going to change your team right now, somebody that's not question marks. Travis Hunter's been healthy everywhere he's been at besides that dirty hit, and he came back and still balled. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going Travis Hunter. I don't care what the consensus says. Travis Hunter it is.
All right. Now here. So we're going off of everything. Quick summary. All right. So everybody's going to say, hey, they need a quarterback, this, that, and the third. I'm going Abdul Carter. Garrett is they want to bring Garrett back. He's not you know what I'm saying? He's not complying with them. He doesn't want to come back. He seems like he wants to get traded. They're going to have to fill that void right away. Abdul Carter fills that void right away. And I think that'll be what Cleveland goes with right here. Obviously, if Abdul's not on board, then they probably go quarterback. But I see if Abdul's here, Cleveland's taking Abdul Carter.
Now, I did see that they're thinking about releasing Deshaun Watson. Where are their quarterbacks in building? Sean Watson, DTR, and who? Is it?
They had Jameis last year. He's a free agent. So yeah, DTR.
Now that's a team I could see drafting best player available here and then going to get like a Jalen Milroe or something like that.
And it all depends on their mindset. Like, hey, like, are we gonna just say fuck it and let's just start slowly rebuilding, or let's just try to compete in a fucking division where you're probably know you're the fourth worst team in the division. So if they say like let's chalk it up, let's go to a slow rebuild, I can see them going Abdul Carter. And like I said, like that's them chalking the season, saying fuck it, because next year is a way better, heavier quarterback class. Like I feel like the quarterback class next year is what a lot of teams might be tanking for, really.
No,
I mean, they might be one of that team.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Abdul Carter.
Going Abdul Carter?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's going to get spicy now. We got two quarterbacks on the board with the Giants on the clock.
And you know the funny thing, the Giants would be the dumb team to go ahead and pick up a fucking veteran quarterback and free agent, and then the draft day comes and this shit happens.
Yeah.
And they're stuck with both of the top quarterbacks at their pick.
With Aaron Rodgers on their roster.
With Aaron Rodgers on their rosters, knowing if you draft somebody, he's gonna be fucking pissed off, like knowing how he is. So it's like I can see the Giants being in this situation.
So I'm up. I think this is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I agree. I think this is a no-brainer, Cam Ward. I don't even think this is worth a conversation. I think Cam Ward's arm is more live. Shador might be more fit for like the New York atmosphere, but I think this is Cam Ward.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I'm doing. Even if I got Rodgers, I don't give a fuck.
All right, New England's on the clock.
New England, they got their quarterback. They got their. All right, go down. Let's see. New England. They're going Will Campbell or Victoria McMillan. Who's it gonna be?
I keep seeing that Tet is falling. Everything that I'm seeing has Tet falling. Why? I have no fucking clue.
I don't know how he could fall or whatever. I don't give a fuck what they're hearing unless he tore something. Like, I don't care, bro. Just seeing his videos and film of how he catches the ball between his legs, he's just a freak, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't care about none of that.
Alex says Will Campbell.
They do need a line. They're going to want to protect their guy. That's where I'm going with it. But I'm trying to think, like, they did draft a corner in Gonzalez. He might need to help, but, like,
I mean,
they can get a corner somewhere else. I think they go with the best O-line available. I say Will Campbell.
Yeah, because the New England's philosophy, I don't think they draft receivers. I think they go vet, and they need to protect Drake May.
And knowing that they got Vrabel back, Vrabel is kind of like he is a hot commodity coach. Like, he has a lot of respect from players and stuff. So I feel like he'll be able to fill that defense with free agents.
So you're saying Will Campbell here?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. You got a lot of money, Alex. All right. Isaac took Will Campbell at 4. We got the Jags at 5. This is an interesting pick. Duval. Oh, I got to get that soundbite. I got to add that.
And they literally need everything.
Oh, shit. Duval.
Yeah, you got to get the Duval sound down there.
That shit. I think the consensus, everybody's been saying Mason Graham, but I've also been hearing that he's falling. A lot of people are saying that they don't think he's that elite blue chip prospect that everyone's made him out to be.
I'm not as high on him as everybody is, but
I saw a take where they said that what's their coach? What's the Duval coach name?
Liam Cohen.
Liam Cohen. Yeah, I saw a take that they were saying that he could be interested in Ashton Genty after what Bucky Irving did for him last year. But they also have fucking
But Etienne is like, I'm not gonna lie, Tank Bigsby took a lot of his shine this year because Etienne wasn't all that. But that's also Trevor Lawrence's boy. They played since fucking Clemson together. Like,
you also got Will Johnson here. But another thing that I've been seeing that fucking he's not even on here right now. Where the hell is he at? I've seen Jade Barron jump Will Johnson as CB1 in a lot of mocks.
I mean, he helped himself out at the combine.
Will Johnson didn't test. I've seen Walter Nolan mock here, but I think that's super fucking high. James Pierce made a case for himself here.
I'm hoping Jody Barrett, and I doubt it now, but I hope he falls to the second so they can get him because we just picked up Texas's DB coach.
Personally, I think this is Will Johnson or Jade Barron. I'll let comments decide. Will Johnson or Jade.
And he was number 7 for Texas, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they compare
on defense.
They compare him to Sandstrill and Jalen Petrie, which is
Will Johnson.
Yeah, the consensus is Will. Will it is. All right. Got Las Vegas on the clock here at 6. With Shador still on the clock. Tom Brady, our owner.
Are they gonna go get a quarterback? They're one of the teams I've seen the most actively looking at these vets and shit. They're talking about Russell Wilson a lot, Pete Carroll and shit. I don't know. Do they go figure their quarterback shit out beforehand? And I've been seeing mocks where he goes past the Raiders a lot.
Agree.
Like, I don't know.
But if you're a vet, if you're the Raiders and you bring in a vet quarterback, you need a running back and you need a receiver. So where are you going here?
So scroll down a little. You know what? We're going Ashton Genty and we're getting they don't need a tight end for sure because they're already actively trying to shop Mayer that they drafted 2 years ago. Go get Ashton Genty. They lost what's his name? Their running back. I can't think of his name right now to the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, Brandon Jacobs,
and they got to fill that void. So, yeah, we're going Ashton Genty.
New York Jets are on the clock. We're sitting here. Ooh.
Jets are getting their quarterback.
Ooh.
Who's their guy right now?
The Jets do have a blaring need at tight end.
Who's their quarterback?
I have no idea who the Jets quarterback is.
They released Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I have no idea who their backup quarterback is.
There's no quarterback. They got to go get one in free agent, or they got to pick up one in the draft. Shador falls here.
Yeah, bro, that's bad.
That's where Shador's going, bro.
Yeah,
it's not a bad situation. It's not even a bad situation for
him.
That's
a perfect situation for the Jets if that happens. I'm going Shador. Shador.
This is what's gonna happen, guys. I'm telling you. Who's on the clock?
Carolina.
Carolina's on the clock. Carolina's on the clock. Oh man, they might go McMillan.
Got a tweet. Sam Darnold unlikely to be franchise tagged. Most likely.
They might go McMillan here or Graham. Man, who are they going with here?
They could go DB too. This could be Jade. This could be Malachi Starks. This could be
not Tyler Warren.
Bro, their defense was historically bad last year. I think this is defense.
Yeah, Mason Graham or Jalen Walker.
Mike Green's right here.
Yeah, Mike Green as well.
You got James Pierce sitting right here. You got.
But I'm trying to think. Like, do they need more of the interior, or they have what's his name, Derek Brown, in there? I think they lost all their fucking. No, Brian Burns went to the fucking Giants.
Khalil Mack's gone.
Let's say the dude from Georgia.
You think he's going high right now? I don't even think. I wouldn't even pay attention. You got James Pierce sitting right here, and you got.
Mike Green rose. Yeah, Mike Green definitely rose his stock, bro.
All right, you got back-to-back picks.
Oh shit. Let me see. We need just about anything too. We could use interior. We could use the receiver, but we're going Tyler Warren.
Yeah, your boy's sitting right here.
We're gonna go there. We need it. Like Juwan Johnson's a free agent. We need a receiver too. Well, we need that. But
you got a lot of it.
But the thing is, those three top picks and both of and all of those positions is deep as fuck in this draft class.
Mm-hmm.
The receiver class is deep, and the D line class is deep.
Yeah, a lot of people.
So at this point, it's like we're gonna go with what's best, like our best option, because we could pick any of those top three.
People are saying Colston Loveland's better than Warren.
No, we're not fucking picking him over fucking Warren, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. We just got fucking Kellen Moore. The dude's like, he likes, I don't know, he does dope ass plays, bro. He's gonna want dope ass players. I can see that. It's either that receiver or that fucking tight end. That's it. And I'm going Tyler Warren.
Ain't no must. All right, Chicago's on the clock. This is me now. They don't need receiver. This has to be edge. I think I'm going to go Jay Spears. This could also.
Wow. I feel dumb. I feel like Carolina would have took Pierce over Green.
They do have to protect Caleb Williams. I don't know. I like Kelvin Banks or James Pierce here. Slide Kelvin Banks inside if you have to.
Kelvin Banks did all right in this shit. I think he showed out. I seen some shit about him on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kelvin Banks. I like Kelvin Banks there. All right, San Francisco's on the clock. You're up.
Do they go replace Debo right away?
I don't think they think he's going to be sitting here. I think that's a gift.
Or Mason Graham, though, because probably maybe not a lot of guys thought he'd be sitting there either. I don't know. Other teams may be high on him. Maybe he's just not picked because we're not high on him. I'm not very high on him, but if guys really see film how I see film and shit, I don't know. They go receiver here and pick up what they fucking lost. They're still not in a comfortable situation with Brandon Ayuk either, so it's going to be a need. So I go receiver here.
This is a blaring need. I think it's staring you right in the face. So I agree. This is the nasty situation to be in. If it's this situation, I hope we trade back.
Why? This is what you got to pick, bro. You guys are going to go best available.
All right. So I'm going to shock everybody right now.
Some shit.
I'm talking about it. I keep seeing it. They're very high on him.
They need a running back. If Jensen is there.
Truthfully, I think we trade back. I don't think we select him with this pick, but I think we trade back. Get probably with the Cardinals because our offensive coordinator now came from there. He probably has connections. So let's say we trade back to 16 with the Cardinals. Get another third-round pick as well for it. That's 2. Move back 4 spots. Grab a Marion Hampton. That's a perfect world. I'm okay with that.
Right.
I'm kind of having trouble grabbing him this early though at 12. But
you could move even further back than that and get him.
Nah, dude. I don't think you can. I think the Vikings want him. I think he's gonna go before. I think he's gonna go top 20, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I do think he's gonna go top 20.
I mean, y'all do need a fucking running back, so. And they took McMillan. Like, if he was there, I could see y'all grabbing him, but he's gone.
I'm going Hampton. Fuck it. That's what my gut's telling me. That's the safe pick. That's the pick that I want. I think
Miami goes Mason Graham.
Miami, yeah, they
go best available. Miami's still a decent team. They just need
I think this is Colston Loveland right here.
Yeah, they do need a tight end.
I've seen a lot of analysts saying that he's a top 10 prospect in this entire draft. I mean, I don't believe in drafting tight ends in the first round. I mean, but unless there's somebody like Brock Bowers, they're kind of saying that he kind of got that in him. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right there with that pick. Elena's on the clock, my boy, and you got him.
They need edge rush bad, and that's what's at the top. So we're going Jalen Walker. They're gonna want it. Oh no, James Pierce is on there. Still, what the fuck? Hold on, he's not. All right, yeah, James Pierce.
Good pick for them. James Pierce went fucking crazy at the combine. That's the only reason I think he's going there. The Georgia guys had good combines, but it was nothing crazy. Arizona's here. They're another one that needs edge, though. They need edge bad.
And so they go one of the top guys. And yo, that Missouri O lineman dude, he fucking stood out. He had the best combine. That Missouri dude.
Honestly, I think this is Shamar Stewart, bro. This could not. Yeah, I think it's Shamar Stewart, or it could be Josh Simmons. Some people got Josh Simmons as the best lineman in the draft.
I mean, you can go either way. I think they would go with edge.
I mean, it's your pick. Who you got?
No, I just picked James Pierce, dude.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is me. I'm going Shamar Stewart. All right, Cincinnati.
They gonna need a motherfucking edge. Or safety, right?
Interior D-line. DB.
Oh, let's get. Damn. But they could get O-line, too.
Ooh.
They just released Kappa today. Alex Kappa.
Yeah, this could be Josh Simmons.
This could be Josh Simmons or the Missouri dude because he had the best combine. Damn.
You pick. What you thinking? This could be Walter Nolan, too. They do need interior D-line.
Yeah, do that. Where's Walter Nolan at?
Him right here.
Yeah, I need the top D tackle. Their shit's horrible. They just lost Sheldon Rankins and stuff, too.
Pair him with fucking Hubbard and the dude they got from you. Drawing a blank. Henderson or whatever. Seattle. This is where it starts to get hard because these teams can go literally anywhere. Seattle, I think this is Josh Simmons.
I bet all the Georgia dudes don't even expect to be there at that point.
That's a steal. That's a steal for Seattle, though. Tampa Bay.
Do they have the lineman, the safe? Oh, man.
You just said that they didn't tag Chris Godwin.
Yeah, they didn't.
They do need a corner. Jade's still sitting here somehow. Emeka Ibuka's still in here. Look, Emmanuel Warrior's still in here. There's some dogs. Jack Sawyer.
They're trying to need a lot of shit, though. Jack Sawyer's a day 2 guy. What team am I on again?
You're on Tampa Bay.
Tampa. I'll go Malachi Starks.
Malachi Starks?
Yep.
All right, let's go Denver's up.
I just thought of it because they had the worst secondary statistically. Like, they gave it the most yards.
Denver. Where do you think Denver goes? This could be receiver. Their defense was nasty. I think they do get Bo Nix a weapon.
Yeah. There was a lot of other tight ends. I think that Rose and shit. Maybe Fanning goes in the first, possibly.
I think
maybe Fanning. Mason Taylor had a really good fucking combine.
I think all of these guys go early, like day 2, though. I think all 4 of them probably go day 2.
Yeah.
Well, he had a good day.
See what's Ferguson too. He snapped.
I think this is receiver, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you don't think you would get one of those top guys, O-line or
They need O-line? I thought Denver's O-line was nice.
O-line, the edge and shit. Best available and Sean Payton,
Yeah, but
like I said, this motherfucking class is deep.
He gets himself a weapon like Luther Burden, though.
I like that. I mean, they need a receiver though.
Ibuka's here too.
Yeah.
I'm going Burden. Pittsburgh's up.
Pittsburgh.
They need everything.
Damn, what is Pittsburgh gonna do? They need an old tackle.
Yeah, if you're gonna go Justin Fields, you need something.
Right, get that shit. Yeah, him, bro. He had a good ass comment.
And both the Georgia edges just chilling here. Chargers, I think this was probably Jalen Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, they lost a little Matt.
Yeah, and I saw that they're gonna fucking cut Joey Bosa.
Yeah, get an edge. They definitely capitalize there.
Green Bay.
They might go back to back here.
Well, no, if they're gonna cut Jair, this could be Jade.
Oh yeah. They're gonna need a corner if they cut Jair. That's just yeah.
Either way, they need a corner.
I mean, yeah, their defense is pretty good. Take Jade because their D line's solid and all that shit already. They're pretty young.
Minnesota goes guard, gonna protect young boy. I'm forgetting his name. McCarthy. Get your interior lineman.
Who you got picking right now?
You could probably go get a vet. You don't want a rookie protecting at your quarterback.
Yeah.
You don't need a receiver.
Who you got picking right now?
Ooh, Jihad Campbell. That could be a great pick here.
Oh yeah, he went up too.
Yeah, it's a great pick. They need a backer. They have no mic. Houston.
Where does Houston go here? Interior O-line. Interior D-line, right? Kenneth Grant.
Yeah.
What do they need? I'm trying to think. They invested in their secondary in these last couple drafts.
Maybe somebody to go with.
Do they have a linebacker? What's their linebacker? There's no top linebacker, so they're not going to go.
They have linebackers.
Maybe somebody to go with Will Anderson.
I agree. Maybe this is where Michael goes or Kenneth Grant. I think that's
usually Michael.
Who's up here? Rams. Oh, this is
Rams. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they go Kenneth Grant.
I think they can go Kenneth Grant, but I also think they can go Ibuka. He's used to playing second fiddle. You know what I mean? He has no problem.
Matthew Golden.
I would go Matthew Golden, but I just think Ibuka fits more of their offense because think about the receivers they have. Think about the receivers that Ibuka's played with. He's always been number two. Like, he has no problem being number two. He's always been a productive number two.
Right.
Even this last year, he was number two.
I mean, I think it's the same with Golden. He wasn't the number one guy.
Yeah, but I think he's just a speed guy. He's not the complete receiver that Ibuka is.
Yeah.
I think he fits their scheme.
I like Ibuka. Receivers fine here. Either way, it don't matter where you're going.
Ibuka gives me more of the he'll fit in with Puka because he runs better routes. He's more savvy.
Yeah. No, yeah, I like it.
That's what I'm feeling there. Baltimore.
Rams, Baltimore. You know, they like, I like Kenneth Grant here. You know, they like their D-line and shit.
I agree. That's a good pick there. That's actually a steal for them at that pick. Detroit.
Do they go with this with the Oregon dude here? Because they're pretty solid on the O line. The receiver
I think
group is good.
aren't they struggling when what's his name got?
Yeah. Edge would be tough. Who else is down there though?
Ooh, man, Warriors here too. Pair him with fucking what's his name?
Kirby Joseph, whatever, right?
Oh, they do have good safeties, but no, their other safety, they're young bull.
I think Kirby's a corner though, or some shit. He led the league in picks. I think.
Three. I'm talking about their strong safety. Why am I drawing so many blanks?
But where are they going? I think edge or interior. I think that
Nick Skirton.
Because I don't think they got any. Who they got at the interior?
Interior wise,
they don't have anybody really solid like that. That Oregon D tackle was pretty tough.
Yeah, he had a good combine too. I agree.
His film's nice.
Yeah, you sold me. Washington, they can go anywhere, but they definitely don't need receiver anymore.
Washington.
They do need edge.
Washington. What are they doing with Jonathan Allen? I seen some shit on him.
They could be trading him too, but he's still. Ooh, this could be where a man of war he goes. They could use a safety.
Yeah, true. I do like that actually. He's tough. Yeah, I like that. I mean, is there any good free agent safeties and shit?
Free agent safeties, there's a few. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't want to be.
Like I said, they got the second most money, so they're gonna have the money to spend to compete with the top people they want. So, but I don't know. Say that there's probably no good safety. I like that they can fill their void there.
Emmanuel?
Yeah,
I agree. I like that pick. I think he slides into the first. I think that's a good spot for him. Buffalo. Do they go Matthew Golden?
Do they go edge because Von Miller?
Yeah, that or they they do what the Chiefs did last year, take the speedster at the end of the first round, hoping that it develops for them.
I don't know. That's tough. You got a receiver up there as well, though. They go on edge, right?
Yeah, they could go skirting. He's here. Should I look at the edges? He's all here.
Yeah. Landon Jackson.
Think he squeaks in?
I mean, shit, he's been balling. Like I said, every opportunity he's had, the Senior Bowl, the Combine, he's popped out. I like it.
Fuck it, that's what the mock drafts are for, being crazy, right? Kansas City, they could also use edge. I don't think Nick Skirton gets out of the first round, so that's why I'm just going to throw him in there. And then Philly, the shittiest team of them all.
O-line's good. I see Golden.
Ooh, they just released a corner. They've had luck in the first round, but I don't think they go back there. Ooh, they have a bunch of D linemen too in the edges. In the fucking, this could be 3 back-to-back edges. I think this is edge or corner. I think could be safety too. So real Watts here. I like Makuba. Makuba's tough.
Watts is tough.
Edge. I don't think there's an edge they pick here, but I do think that there is 2 corners that could go here.
I feel like they're good with Blankenship, but if they get a safety to take over and play like in the elite there, they'd be even better.
Well, I don't know what's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson doing. Isn't he on a 1-year deal? He's on a 1-year deal everywhere he's at.
Yeah, I don't know what their safeties are gonna be like.
Like I said, they're gonna cut Bradbury. They cut Slay. They're gonna cut Maddox. What the fuck does their corner room look like?
I mean, receivers, like, what are they gonna do besides AJ and like there's Jahan staying there? What's their 3-4?
They'll find that. You could find that later too. I don't think you draft first round wide
Right.
receiver.
Okay, so
Um,
I don't know. Kind of cornerback too. But it's like they have Keely Ringo. Like, is it time that they're gonna let him play and let him ball out, or
is it Revel or Harrison?
Harrison or Revel? Yeah, it's one of them two. If I'm picking that here, I don't know. You think they fall in love with Harrison, or they like Revel's film and shit? Harrison,
They fell in love with Quinyon and DeJean because of their combines.
then people are only down on Harrison because he played 4 games this year.
And you look at it like this: you get 3 young corners. You got 3 young corners. Well, is Harrison is he a nickel or is he an outside corner? Because DeJean's a nickel.
He's outside.
All right, well then that makes sense.
But that's the only reason he's down, because he only played 4 games. If not, he'd probably be the top fucking corner if he had film from fucking 10 games or more.
Saying Harrison.
And Philly's able to afford, like, all right, if he's not ready to go right away, they got guys that they can plug in and play to win. So
I agree.
Until he's right to take it, like
Harrison, it is.
But he balled out in this shit.
Yes. Draft is complete.
Yeah.
They got a C. Fuck the Eagles. What the Cowboys pick, yeah, this is probably gonna be like a B. B plus, I'll take it. What the Saints get? Nouns.
Harrison, fucking Eagles, I'd be pissed. Yeah, we got an A. Yeah, stop playing with me, you know.
But we need 2 sleeper picks before we get out of here. 2 players that are gonna be sleepers that nobody's thinking about right now.
You know mine. Josh Beck. He probably be a day 2, day 3 guy, and he gonna go crazy. Watch, he's an NFL player. Watch, I'm telling you.
He's a dog. He's just a football player.
And he playing with that, you know, he playing with that shit because his brother died in the New Orleans tragedy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The whole New Year shit. Yeah. Him, and I'll say, you talking about like a day 2, day 3 pick, right?
Just in general, just a skill that nobody's thinking about, a name that people forgot about, anything.
I think Dylan Gabriel.
Okay, I like that.
I think he's gonna be a good quarterback. He might not have it right away, but he's gonna end up being a good quarterback.
I'm gonna go a name that a lot of people know, and I think he's gonna be found not guilty. And I think somebody's gonna get a player that should be going the first 2 rounds in the 4th or 5th, and that's Kyron Lacey, wide receiver out of LSU.
I don't know what's up with his whole situation, man.
His lawyer came out and said that there's video and shit that's like proving that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that, if he's found not guilty though, that's going to be a snag. I'm gonna say Elijah Huzzy, corner from North Carolina. He went crazy at the East West Shrine Bowl. Played well for us all year.
Word.
Okay. What's up, David? Anything else?
That was some good shit.
Some good shit for me, yeah. We back at it. We back at it next week. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we'll figure it out. Y'all know the vibes. Keys. Follow us on all platforms, Twitter especially. My boy Alex and Isaac be tweeting like crazy on there every now and then. Follow the Facebook page. Follow the YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna rock out.
Stick with us every week. We're gonna talk our shit. Football fun. See y'all next week, man.
Everyone be safe.